Hello, I'm Bella, and welcome back to my playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. So we're gonna continue on with First Contact. We're gonna go see the fairy people. Yes? Ooh, it's raining. Okay, so we wanna go this way. Go explore down here. So we gotta find a poacher. Usually enemies like that are in the nooks and crannies somewhere. Aha! I knew it. Is that the one? The raptor poacher? Alright, I need more. Around. Raptor poacher. Hunting log is leveled up. I gotta see too. Okay, so these are the new ones. We got Upper Lenosha. Okay, in the Bramble Patch, we got the Diseased Trent. Upper Lenosha, Western Thanalan, South Shroud, East Shroud, Bramble Patch. Jumping Giga? At South Shroud, North Shroud, Eastern Thanalan, Southern Thanalan, North Shroud, Central Shroud, and Eastern Lenosha. Then we got this one too. So I think that, okay, so yeah, the Sylvan Scream was for the Twin Adders. We need one more. Let's see, where are we? It's Eastern Thanalan, Eastern Thanalan, Eastern Thanalan, Eastern Upper Lenosha, Southern Thanalan, North Shroud, Eastern Thanalan, and Kurthus. Okay. So this is Amarix's Spire. Out of all the watchtowers manned by the Wood Whalers and Gaz's Quiver, Amarix's Spire here is the newest. Cast your eyes to the south. You see that fortress? That's why we're here, to keep an eye on the comings and goings of the Empire's curse. Down here, it's a little hard to see through the rain. Castrum Oriens. I see the lights. Can't go no further. That's along this way. I think there's like a fate that breaks out over here. Okay. Nothing else to talk to around here. Can I go up? With Castrum Oriens to the south and the Sylphlands to the north, we must remain vigilant for any signs of aggression. Every sentry that patrols the East Shrouds knows well that we are surrounded by enemies at all times. Okay, can't go any higher. You on the lookout? I know it's not a lookout spot, but I'll look out with you. It's nothing but rain. At least it's calming. This way to Little Solace. Look at that. Hi, Alexia. Got something for you. What brings Walking One to the abode of these ones? Small cane. Almost large enough for a Lalafell child, this cane appears more suited for a sylph than a man. Walking One brings cane. This one was looking under every leaf and flower for cane. This one's heart is full of joy. Walking One is kind, like seeing one. This one likes kind ones. This one will be friend to kind one. Kind one has this one's bird. Alright, let's go for gold. Walking One has come to Little Solace, a new home to these ones. Gracious Elder One of Forest City allows these ones to live here. This one appreciates having a safe place to stay, but were it not for those ones, this one would much rather be back in these ones' old home. I can't talk to those sylphs. Yes, they scare me a little. Look, they aren't like you and me. You'd be talking to them and they'll just start messing with you. You can't handle their tricks. Tricks for kids. Milkroot is tasty and frees one's mind of care, but one must not partake too much. Oh no. You get a little sleepy if you do. Sylphic Vendor. Small talk. Walking One wants to buy this one's things. This one does not sell to just anyone. Do something good for these ones, and this one will think about it. I think this is for like the Beast Tribe quests you have to unlock. Steel ones come to the forest, cause much trouble to these ones. This one understands well the touched ones' fears. Yet in trying to protect the forest, touched ones do more harm than any steel one. This one cannot forgive touched ones for this. These ones play tricks for fun. Nasty ones play tricks to hurt. Is hurting other ones for fun for nasty ones? The thought alone makes this one sad. Nothing gives these ones greater joy than playing tricks. One day, this one will play a trick so tricksy that even this one will be fooled. It will be this one's masterwork. Got a nice little abode here. This one cannot follow Walking One's words. This one begins to feel sleepy. But Walking One speaks with much eagerness, so this one will try to stay awake. Just politely decline. Purchase items. What do you have? Nothing for me. So, I got stuff for you. I need to buy some more glamours and dispellers. I'm keeping the lavender, keeping the flowers. Sylphs are, by and large, a bright and happy kind of folk, but those who have left their homeland behind have grown nervous and wary. I would ask that you do nothing to startle them. This one greets Walking One. Does Walking One need something of this one? What do you do here? This one is called Nolexia. This one is tasked with weaving for the benefit of all these ones. These ones are skilled at weaving. With needle and thread, these ones can make most anything, even houses. Walking One notices embroidery on homes, enchanted patterns for repelling dark things. What kind of place is this? This place is called Little Solace, new home of these ones. These ones used to live happily deep in the wood, but then naughty ones went and summoned the primal one. Fearing naughty ones who became touched ones, these ones fled the homeland. Thanks to horned one Kane, these ones could build a new home here. This one knows not when, but someday these ones will return home. This one is hopeful. This one is weaving cloth. All the pretty cloth that Walking One can see was made by these ones. These ones keep the ways of weaving a secret, but even if this one taught Walking One how to weave, this one doesn't think Walking One can make cloth in the same way. Do not be alarmed. The sylphs here at Little Solace are of no mind to cause us harm. The sylphs you should fear are the ones who dwell in the northeast, and the woodland tribes' homeland. I am not privy to the details, but it appears some manner of quarrel has divided their people. I suggest you remain wary should you venture beyond the boundaries of the settlement. I don't think there's anyone else around here. Walking One may think this one's home is small, but this one has biggest home of all. The forest itself is this one's home. What does Walking One think of that? Oh, there's something I forgot to see. Is there a lookout point somewhere around here? I forgot how this works. Like, I looked it up online. It's somewhere where you have to, like, jump onto a branch. I see no branch to jump on. Oh well. I'm probably gonna skip those. I think they're a little easier to spot in the expansions. Did I talk to you? I really don't remember. I think I did. Walking One is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be. I will dance the dance of life to you. This one would welcome Walking One who moves like these ones. If Walking One would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so Walking One should speak with quick tongue. Walking One would bring gift to this one. Walking One is most kind. milkroot. The thick white sap extracted from this ochu root has the power to grant its user wondrously terrible visions. And then we have Letter to the Elder, an important missive penned by Seed Seer Kane Senna and addressed to a Sylph Elder. Walking One brings milkroot. Milkroot fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks, gives many, many thanks. Walking One carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These Walking Ones come from Gridania? Walking One became a dancing one and brought milkroot, but Walking One tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Other one is busy. Walking One should go home. Go home, you say? But the Sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Bella here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seed Seer herself. Still, you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking Ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never! Turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Bella's jig insufficiently jiggy? It's like, watch your mouth. I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Kind Walking Ones, Listening Ones, and Masked Ones. Protect these ones. Protect Little Solace from nasty ones who would steal these ones' home. Walking Ones are kind and strong, but these ones cannot rely on Walking Ones alone. No, all ones must work together, that one day these ones may return home. By virtue of the crystal trade, the Sylphs have maintained friendly terms with most every race in Eorzea. Alas, the appearance of Ramu has been as a storm cloud over relations. If peace is to be secured, we must reopen a dialogue with the Sylphs before they have the chance to summon their god again. Dance Dance Diplomacy. Ida has a notion of how one might earn the Sylphs' trust. Say, Bella, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing! You went through all that trouble to learn the Sylphs' traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow! Ow! There go those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Lies. No need to overthink things. So long as your heart is in it, the Sylphs will understand you. Walking One's belly is rambling. This one is not making a meal. This one is boiling bark and flower seeds to dye thread. Color must be jolly, and so must greet making. Ooh, Walking One knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. This one is weaving cloth. Walking One would know more. This one does not trust Walking Ones who do not show respect. Walking One would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. What does Walking One want with this one? Elder One warned this one not to get too friendly with Walking Ones. Ah, Walking One is a friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious Elder One of Forest City. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Bella, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Forest Friend. Papalymo has the notion of how you might endear yourself to the sylphs of Little Solace. Bella, as an adventurer, you are no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero or knight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make it their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hera Media of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most like to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. Sylph says. Alright, I'll get the gold. Lexio of Little Solace remains unconvinced of your intentions. Walking One may dance many dances, but this one still doesn't like Walking Ones. Why? Because Walking Ones don't listen, that's why. If Walking One wants to be friend to this one, Walking One should listen, and listen good. This one has itchy spot on back. Walking One should poke it. I'm not a doctor. Is that wise? I don't know if leaves have rashes. Poke? I want to see this. Poke. And I poke with a smile. Walking One fell into trap. Touching this one turns Walking One's skin into moss. Oh dear. Mossy One's skin turns greener and greener. Mossy One should examine himself to see how silly Mossy One has become. Walking One is so silly. There's no curse, Silly One. This one tricks Silly One good, yes? This one is smart. Silly One should congratulate this one for being so very smart. Well done for the good trick. That's right, Silly One. This one is very, very smart one. Silly One is smart to know this. Silly One makes this one laugh. This one likes to laugh. Maybe Silly One is not so bad after all. Buzzkill. Lexio the Sylph needs help to put down Gigas. What do you get here? Oh, grape juice and more antelope steak. Okay. These ones need help. Please help these ones. Vile ones called buzzing Gigas think this one our food. Attack these ones. Attack whenever these ones go into the forest to bathe in sunlight. Some of these ones have gone into the forest to lure out vile ones. This one wants walking ones to wait for vile ones. Wait nearby and slay vile ones that come. Alright, let's partake. Kill the bugs. These are nasty bugs. Should be enough. A porcine plight. Amixia, the sylph, would beseech an adventurer's assistance. Oh, walking one, please listen. This one was frolicking in the forest, as this one likes to do, when nasty tusked ones came huffing and puffing and charging. This one was so frightened. This one is too scared to go back to the forest. Walking one can make tusked ones go away, yes? This one would dance for joy. Tusked ones hide in bushes. Walking one should be careful. That's the main quest over there, so coming over here. A suspicious thicket. I'll wait with you guys. What you doing? There. These. oversized mosquito. We can see it during the day. I love the little houses. So cute. Very whimsical. Walking One has made test ones go away. This one can play in the forest again. And this one thanks Walking One. This one is forever and ever Walking One's his friend. Threads unraveled. Amixia of Little Solace is again in need of an adventurer's aid. Helpful One has returned. This one is troubled. When this one ran away from nasty test ones, this one dropped 3 spindles of thread. This one searched Brambly Place over and over, but nothing was found. Oh, woe is this one. Helpful One will help, yes? Let's turn in this one over here first. So I think there's some stuff to hunt in the bramble. These ones must bathe in sunlight to survive. Without sunlight, these ones will fall ill and shrivel away to no one's. Thanks to Walking One, these ones can safely bathe in sunlight again. Praise be to the Walking One! Praise be to the leaves, the salad that gives me food. Alright, let's get Fat Cat. Okay. I'm just gonna do this just to kill what I need for the haunting log. How many I need. Oh, no, wait, no. Was it this? Oh, no, it was this one. Okay, I need one more. That's all I'm doing. Leave me alone. There's still still chasing me? Oh my god, no. Okay. Where's the sparklies? Aha. You're in my way. Without thread, this one cannot weave. Whatever is this one to do? Cloud silk, a pure white silk gathered and spun by the sylphs using traditional methods passed down for countless generations. This one's thread. This one can weave again. Helpful one is so kind. This one thanks helpful one from bottom of this one's heart. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from mobs around are free to wander in and terrorize the helpless residents. The Zisk Gorlins and Gallnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps we could gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forests, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deeds, seek out Komuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. I'm not close enough to one. Kill the second one for good measure. I love these large logs that you could pass through. Dancing One is still here. Dancing One can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. A brownie brush. Legend says that Eorzea was once inhabited by a race of tiny creatures called brownies, and they would use the spores of this particular mushroom to paint their faces for battle. Are they extinct? Dancing One brings brownie brushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing One kills Bitey Buzzy One. This one hates Bitey Buzzy Ones. Dancing One is kind, too kind. Many walking ones come to these ones' abode, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing One after all. Presence of the enemy. Kamuxio of Little Solace would entrust you with a task. This one asked Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing One is not like other walking ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and brushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing One to help this one no more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here and walking ones in Hut House and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. So we got this little area over here. What's over here? Oh. A river. Just a place to fish. How peaceful. I wish I had fishing. A word, if you will. The lands beyond this point belong to the sylphs. Unlike the gentle souls in Little Solace, the vicious woodland sprites out there will slaughter any outsider that dares cross their borders. You're free to travel where you please, but know that none will come to your rescue should you stride blithely into the jaws of danger. Shush! Shush, this one says. Still walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. Walking ones should not go any further down this path. Those ones who summoned the Primal One will do hurtful things to walking ones who enter those ones' territory. Duly noted. Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one has seen. Steel's walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. I'm not gonna waste Gil when I'm so close. Gotta save up for Fat Cat. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Men clad in strange armor? Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones come from an empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep, deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no-good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark, right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? Like bug here in my way. Suspicious box. Dancing One is back. This one breathed a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something? Quartermaster's log. A list of supplies and material to be delivered to a certain Imperial stronghold. Dancing One found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire? This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know to find them? Is there sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to steel walking ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friend to these ones. Brotherly love. Kamuxio is pining for a wayward friend. Helpful One arrives at a good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solace? Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything, no better than those ones that summoned a Primal One. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this is a likely place to build a home, but a Meddling One arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One! Camuxio, we have a problem. What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful One must hurry. Hurry and find Claxio. Helpful One should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful One to Claxio. But hurry! Hurry before touched ones take Claxio away! Stuff to kill though. I don't see any more. Meddling One is back? This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Camuxio that this one will never go back. Never! Touched ones should go away too. And this one is a good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Bella. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Get the marble. This one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio, this one has been worried, so very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Camuxio, a meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Camuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like Touched ones did, but this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Camuxio and friendly ones. Well, that should see to that. What say we return to Little Solace as well? I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Are there any other bugs that I can kill? I don't see any. While we're over here, I think there's one more that I have to kill. Sure. Oh, this isn't doing anything. Are you supposed to protect someone? I don't understand that. Alright, so we'll go. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful one is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is a hero to these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful one to see Elder one. But Elder one is... Spirited Away. I love that movie. Kamuxia would make a confession to you. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Other One, yes, but this one cannot. This one cannot because Other One is not here. Other One is not anywhere. Other One went into forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Other One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Other One, yes. Near where Other One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscaron. Buscaron may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaron, but Walking One does not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaron for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry, these ones are not safe until Other One returns. Wonder, do you say anything different? I think you say the same thing. Yes. Okay, so off to Gridania. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elders gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Gaia Moko at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the wood whalers are needed in the search effort. Okay, Bent Branch Meadows. A message from Commander Hulua, you say? The Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The wood whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Alright, so let's just go along this path. Okay, so you have Buscaron's scar. Like this little abandoned hut. Saw that ruin to the north, did you? Was a watchtower once, aye. Master Buscaron manned the ramparts there when he was a raw recruit. Ah. Oh there, friend. Is this your first visit to the Druthers? If so, then we drink to new acquaintances. If not, then we drink to old companions. A toast, I say. A toast to the best tavern in Eorzea. Abused adventure. Can't go in there. 10, 12. Alright, everything looks to be where I left it. Buscaron runs a tight ship here, he does. No thieving or fighting, and any folk who forget learn real quick that they ain't got no place here. So it's just like a back entrance. Oh, that's them over there. Can't go in there. An adventurer, eh? Well met. Hang up your cloak and wet your whistle. We'll keep watch for any beasties. I love the Druthers. It's a nice little pub. Buscaron is a good friend of ours, and there's no place like his for the latest gossip in the South Shroud. The Sylphs are known to avoid the South Shroud. What could have compelled a Sylph Elder to come here? But the question of motive must wait. Finding him is our foremost priority. With things relatively calm over in Little Solace, we can focus our search effort on this area. Love the music in the pub. Got a cozy little fire. Cloven-hoofed horrors. Iana at Buscaron's Druthers would have you slay fearsome beasts in her stead. You look to be a doughty sort. Perhaps I could trouble you with a task? Recently, I shared a flagon with a merchant from Ul'dah, who regaled me with her tales of dangers from the road. Worst of all, as she had it, was the ferocious beast that nigh gorged her within an ilm of her life, just when she thought she'd reached a forest's safe embraces. What manner of beast do you say? You'll not believe this, but it was an antelope! Yes, I doubted mine own ears when I heard the tale, but 'twould seem a most ill-tempered strain of the beast roams the land south of the Druthers of late. You might recognize them by the scars they bear from their frenzied battles with man and fellow beast alike. Ah, one last thing. I would give you this freshly made bowl of sparehawk egg soup to aid in your battle. You may chuckle, but the spices contained within are known to sap the energy of these plant-eating beasts. Now go carefully, and don't let those doe eyes lull you into a false sense of security, lest the next ale you down spill freely from the myriad holes in your body. Okay. They say Buscaron used to serve as a sentry at a lookout post north of here. Why he chose to give up the soldier's life and become a tavern keep is a deeper tale, but to cut a long story short, the local lads and lasses are glad he did. What do you have? Nothing for me. Aha, you had the food. I will buy one of each. Mustard eggs? That's new. Antelope stew. Ooh, honey muffin. Shepherd's pie. Ah, I'm in the mood for shepherd's pie. Alright. plums and grape juice. And cottage cheese is an ingredient. No guts, no glory. Okay, I'll skip that. Afiliat wants you to call the smallmouth oroban that have been decimating the river fish. That glint in your eye. You're no stranger to violence, are ye? Got a job for a hard lass like ye, I have. Run along to the river east of here and gut me 3 smallmouth oroban, will ye? They've been gobbling down all the fishes what Buscaron serves us for our dinners, and we can't have that now, can we? Come back to me and dirtied up with fish guts, and I'll see you treated like a proper Druthers regular. I used to run with a gang of bandits, me. Nasty that what they was. Killers and worse. Course, that was before Buscaron set me on the straight and narrow. Now the Druthers is like me second home, and I'd gladly gut any bandit who came in here looking to make trouble. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... Not here to fill your belly, then? Ah, a hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike, short of painting one red and another one blue. Most folk would struggle to tell 2 of them apart. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across this sylph elder yourself. Druthers' house rules. Buscaron could use an adventurer to douse a fight brewing at his establishment. No word on the sylph elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buscaron in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can spill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Welcome, welcome. I'm Buscaron, and this is my place. Soldier, merchant, adventurer, it doesn't matter to me as long as you follow Druthers etiquette. That is, sit down, forget your worries, and savor your ale. If this were anywhere but the Druthers, I'd have that fool spit in teeth before he formed a second word. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face? Rude. Water-filled tub. The wooden tub entrusted to you at Buscaron's Druthers is now filled to the brim with cool river water. Ah, Nafika's teats. That's cold. What do you mean, no fighting? This dusk-white scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin. For now. Thanks for stepping in there, friend. Not that I couldn't handle myself against a bleating milksop like that bloke. And I don't want to cause no trouble for Buscaron. You know, having to mop up blood and bits of teeth and the like. Buscaron might not pay his help much, but he treats us with respect. After growing up in the company of brigands, that's more than enough for me. Is there anyone else to talk about here? Then we'll be rich. Gotta go over here. Kill some stuffs. Ugh, the sound. Nobody's turned away from Buscaron's Druthers, not even lawbreakers and poachers. So long as you raise no hand against another within these walls, you're welcome at the Druthers. Found your way to Buscaron's Druthers, did ye? You wouldn't be the first to be drawn in by the scent of quality grog. Don't be afeard to drink your fill, lass. Them red-belly thugs won't give you no trouble in here. Go down here. Is it down here? Or over here? Okay, this is when I need walk right on top of me. You are big, sir. Sorry. To the adventurers, merchants, and laborers that come here to partake in fine ale and fine company, the Druthers is like a second home, even an only home to the more unfortunate. We'd be fools not to avail ourselves of the protection of wood whalers and the gods' quiver, but there lies a special satisfaction in defending one's own home. You've done us all proud today, friend. The trees have eyes. Iana seeks an adventurer to gather the offerings necessary for a local custom. This tavern is sheltered by the shroud, imparting a sense of peace and tranquility to all within. It is for this reason, as much as Buscaron's ale and yearns of adventure, that wayfarers from across the realm find respite at these tables. But the protection of the forest is not to be taken for granted. No, we must respect and honor the trees. Only in doing so will they do the same for us. And so I would ask you to perform a simple task. You are to make an offering to one of the forest's fallen guardians. Not far from here lie the withered remains of a Trent who perished protecting the forest it so loved. Obtain the umbels of 4 antelope does and 2 freshly plucked ketchrap petals, then place them before the Trent. After the offering has been made, kneel and bow your head in deference. I can promise you that when you arise, you will do so with a newfound understanding of the significance of my words. Take care of them Oberon, did ye? Reckon I'll be tucking into a bowl of river trout before long then. Or a nice bit of pike, perhaps. Old Buscaron, you know, he's always done right by me, no matter what I might have gotten up to back in the day, so I don't take kindly to them as would make trouble for him, even if they're fish. You seem like a trustworthy sort, and I can see you've got some skills from your work as a venturer. Let's see you put 'em to work for the old man, eh? Stash Saboteur. Ophelot at Buscaron's Druthers seeks an adventurer's aid in dashing a keycurn-hatched plot. Been taking me advice and putting your skills to work at the Druthers, have ye? Now, that's what I'd like to see from a strapping young lass. Well, tighten your bootstraps, 'cause I've got another job for ye. Was drowning a pint of Buscaron's finest the other day when I heard that the keycurn are hoarding stashes of poison round these parts. Can't say for sure what they're up to, but it can't be nothing good. What say you take these fire pots here and go blow up the whole bleeding lot? Yeah, you get to blow stuff up. Nicely done, Bella. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caused the brunt of that outburst is a Duskwhite Elzen. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwhites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them, and it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? No, let's eat some foods here. What do we got? Chicken and mushrooms. Oh, wait, did I eat one of these yet? Antelope steak? A slice of lean antelope meat charred on all sides. I'll eat that. Never forget, the eponymous proprietor of Buscaron's Druthers has need of an able adventurer. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a keycurn friend of mine, you see, name of Teteroon, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health, best I could. He worked here at my Druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did, and not long after cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenosha. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, this scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left, so I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadan fellow named Bainsing. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa Lamitsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. Occupational hazards. Yoane wants you to check on the researchers surveying at the ruins of Isamar. Hail, friend. Would you fancy a flagon of ale, or perhaps... an adventurer. I can scarce believe my fortune. I was just looking for someone who might assist me in checking on the welfare of a couple of regulars. To be precise, I'm looking for an expedition team poking around in the ruins of Isamar, due south of here. They usually turn up at the Druthers every few days, covered in dust and hungering for a hot meal, but they've not been in for nigh on a week. Could well be that they're simply occupied with scholarly business, but they'd be running low on supplies by now, and that concerns me. Please pay them a visit at the ruins and see if aught's amiss. You're looking for one by the name of Iriel, by the way. I forgot the other one's name. Okay, so we're going this way. Gotta go to Buscaron's Scar. There's a fence there I didn't see. So I need to kill 4 of these. There's kid traps. Let's go turn this in. The poison stashes are no more, you say. Good lass, your next pint will be on me. Were it my Druthers, I'd grab those Keekern one by one and string 'em up by their ratty ears, but old man Buscaron won't have none of that. Says each battle we forgo now saves us one down the road, and, to tell the truth, I'm starting to come round to his ways. I think we have to go this way. Yippee dead. Okay, so antelope umbles. When making an offering of antelope innards to the spirits of the wood, it is proper if they are still warm. Ooh. And then kid trap petal. The spirits of the wood despise those creatures who shun harmony, such as the ravenous kid traps. Offerings of the seedkin's petals will soothe the savage spirits. And I believe, what do we do? Kneel. You have placed the offerings as I asked? I thank you. The Trent you have honored was not always withered thus. Unable to bear the changes racking the forest in the wake of the calamity, it lost all trace of vibrant life, wasting away into its current haggard appearance. Look at the black chocobo get warm by the fire. You adventurers may see Trents as little more than overgrown adversaries, but many of us local folk revere these creatures as guardians of the woods. It is nature's way that we tend to those who once tended to us. Should we forsake our protectors now, then we ourselves will be forsaken when their protection is needed once more. Yes, may I help you with something? Ah, Yuen was concerned for our well-being. How positively sweet of her. But as you can see, we are both quite hale and decidedly not deceased. We did, however, encounter certain practical difficulties when a veritable legion of Chigos burst forth from the depths of the pit. Your timing is impeccable, as we have only just succeeded in clambering out. In fact, since you are here, perhaps you might prevent a similar situation by slaughtering a number of the pests, say 5 or so. That should be sufficient to frighten the rest of the brood back to the shadows below. Can you believe they found a labyrinth teeming with all manner of ghosts and ghouls down there? I wish they had never found that accursed gateway. Potsherds for posterity. Belende seeks a helping hand in his extermination of Isafar. Ah, you are an adventurer, are you not? Tell me, have you any experience in the field of relic hunting? I am currently attempting to catalog all of the artifacts in this area, you see, but I'm finding the task rather more time-consuming than I had initially anticipated. I am all but convinced that we stand in what was once Galmora's residential district. Alas, I have yet to recover a sufficiency of domestic objects to confirm my theory. Should you happen upon any such items while wandering the area, I would be most grateful if you'd bring them to me. I care not about all this talk of mazes and monsters. I would see Galmora restored to its former glory, that we Duskwights might call it home again. For that, our work must continue. Oh, there's one by them. I'll come around to that. There's some things to kill over here. This is called No Man's Hovel. I just have to wait for more to respawn. Yes. Sparklies over here. Oh, I missed one over there. Oh, that's their ladder to climb down. Alright, where's the shinies? I'll be right back. Okay, there's one over there. There's one more. Here it is. My, that was marvelous work adventure. Many thanks. Perhaps now we might return to our research in relative peace. Oh, the ruins you can see down there are part of the ancient subterranean city known as Galmora. For Duskwhite Ellison such as ourselves, it represents a valuable and unexpected opportunity to learn more about the settlement where our ancestors once dwelled. Yet as fascinating as the ruins are, I do believe I have had my fill of the inside of that hole for the time being. At any rate, you can assure Yoen that the two of us, particularly my brother, are quite well and will soon be along to partake in Buscaron's finest meat and mead. Back so soon. Are you quite certain you exercise the appropriate amount of care and delicacy in your search? These artifacts are hundreds of years. Oh, never mind. Show me what you found. Muddy potsherd. A piece of pottery dating back to an age when the city-state of Galmora prospered. Yes, these are most certainly examples of Galmoran tableware. Judging by the shape of the ornamentation, they appear to be cups of the kind once used to serve herbal infusions, or possibly vegetable broth. Perfect. My work here is far from done, but this discovery brings me one tantalizing step closer to realizing my dream, the restoration of these ruins, and their re-establishment as a settlement for the Duskwhite Ellison. Gridanians have long perceived my people as outcasts and brigands, yet if we Duskwhites can return a measure of prosperity to this fallen city, we would no longer need to resort to common theft or banditry in order to make ends meet. Imagine it. But I am rambling. Thank you for your help. Go for that. Thank you, friend. Buscaron might come off as rough-hewn to strangers, but I tell you, he'd be right devastated were anything to happen to one of his regulars. What's that? Ariel assures me that her brother is in fine fettle as well. Why, I have not the slightest idea of whom she speaks, nor why that would concern me. so we're off to Lenosha. You found your way to Ocker Sally, friend. A keycurtain what worked at the Druthers? Aye, we speak of Tetarune. Related to that Kyokyo rune bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put in together and were making good coin, but old Tetarune up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You better off asking Kyokyo rune himself. He can be tight of lip, though. I warn ye. Best to take this chicken egg with ye. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venturer along. Too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool.
Customer, be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Kyokyo rune busy with business, too busy for blather.
Fresh chicken egg. If one were so inclined, the freshness of this egg could be checked by placing it in a container of water. Were it to lay on its side, it is almost certainly fresh. Should the egg float, however, it may be possessed of a void scent and should be smashed with extreme prejudice. Who comes up with these things?
Chicken egg! Kyokyo rune love chicken egg! Love chicken egg more than love customer! Looking for Tetarune. Tetarune no here no more. Tetarune leave Limsa. Tetarune go look for sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget where trading post is. Weinberg knows Tetarune. Weinberg knows trading post. Weinberg at ferry docks. You go to ferry docks. Kyokyo rune forgets things. Weinberg remembers things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyokyo rune.
Tetarune. Aye, I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of the ferry to Ailport. Might as well head there and see what ye can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When ye arrive, I start by asking Aldfoot. He's an old hand, but knows a great deal about a great many things. All I know is that Tetarune stopped in Ailport. If you want to find him, you'd best look there. I don't know, is it cheaper? I think it is.
Let's go to Ailport.
Tetarune. Aye, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Keycurtain. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake, Memorune's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. get up this way. Love that. The bones, the fossils. Karkinos. Kill the small ones here first. There's something else here. You have to run around. Can't get me. You can't get me. This is called strategy. Oh, thanks for healing me. There we go. Got a nice little hut here.
Memoroon, open shop. Open more shops. Many, many Memoroon shops. Make many shinies.
What do you got for me? Nothing. Might be able to sell some stuff to you though. Chicken egg. It's an ingredient. Oh, that's right. We got this, a Chigo larva. This tiny Vilkin takes the blood pact with his master very seriously. The hottest of box lunches. Gagaroon of Memoroon's trading post has deliveries that need to be made.
Gagaroon has good goods. Good goods need delivery. But Gagaroon busy. Too busy. Have hot box lunch. Kikern hot box lunch. Lunch for Tanga Tonga. Tanga Tonga and Thalos. You take for Gagaroon. Gagaroon work for Memoroon. Always many, many works. Gagaroon make many, many shinies.
This is such a nice shop. Hi, Tetaroon.
Customer be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Bring something for Teteroon.
Scarlet earring. A weathered brass earring fitted with a polished scarlet stone. A favorite of the forgetful Keeker and Teteroon.
Teteroon, forget this. Forget at Druthers. Teteroon swore would never forget earring, but never forgot. Teteroon thank. Teteroon thank. Good Biscuron doing good. Good Biscuron good to Teteroon. Teteroon miss good Biscuron.
Okay, take gold. Microbrewing. Teteroon has places for you to go and thingies for you to get.
Good Biscuron help Teteroon. Teteroon dead without good Biscuron. Must give thankies. Many thankies. Teteroon make Keekan firewater for Biscuron. Biscuron love firewater. You help Teteroon make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 good coral pup whiskers. Welcome to Trading Post. Memory Trading Post. Good Trading Post. Many goodies for sale. You spend many shinies.
Why am I thinking of... What's that one mouse in Cinderella? It's not Gus Gus, is it? The other one. Ain't that pretty. The views in this game are just gorgeous. Appreciate. Got a ferry skipper to take you across to the other side. Let's go explore in here. This here be Salthound land. Scurry off before we cut off your limbs and use them to prop up our feet like. The captain keeps telling us our day, she'll come. I's not better to do with me time, so wait I shall. So we got some pirates living here. The crew's been here nigh on 3 summers, but we've little to show for it. Every time we making an ilm of headway, some new creature crawls from the forest to come kick our asses back down. It'd be called karma, but it not. Not a single drop of blood was shed in the taking of the mill. By the time we'd arrived, the place had already been long abandoned. Though if it hadn't, I reckon the tale might have been different. I've had me share of maids back during me reaving days, which is why I agreed to follow the captain up here to his forsaken piss pit. Below do you sees yourself a single blushing beauty amongst these air roots and vines. I's been cozened, I guess. Alright, nothing over here. See the lulla off sitting by your lonesome? That be our trusty captain. 'Twas our notion we should see this mill up and running. Why a mill? I's learned in me years as a pirate there be one thing ye ne'er do, and that be question the captain. Damn the captain all the way to 7th Gate and back. This bloody mill's beyond mending. It should be torn down and used to build another ship. We Salthounds lost our ship and half the bloody crew when the sky fell 5 summers past. If it weren't for the captain, I suppose most of us would still be reaving, but as scrags with other crews. Some of these men still revel in the tales of their exploits on the 5 seas. Me, I loathe the deep. A woman as me could get nary a night's rest, what with the constant croaking and rockin'. What's up here? Oh. Hello? I suppose you're wondering why I brought me on here. Well, keep wondering, 'cause I ain't telling no meddling venture. Wow. Fine. She would have been a hard one to find. The captain says no rum till the mill's running proper like. Good thing I still keeps me that bottle hidden by the falls. Yeah, I'll talk to you. Nothing over here. Leave me be. I'm too hungry to continue my research, let alone receive visitors. Hot box lunch. Light and fluffy Laotian toast, 2 boiled wildfowl eggs, a poached apkalu egg, and a cup of turtle egg soup. A veritable egg lover's dream. This is a Kikern hot box lunch from Memorand's trading post. How did you... Thank you, friend. At last, I will be able to hear myself think over the growling of my stomach. I was so eager to come study the fossils, I never gave any thought to how I take my meals. I've neither the time nor the materials to cook on my own, so the trading post has been a godsend. I'm always happy to be on the receiving end of a nice hot box lunch. Okay, those are better. I'll take it. I won't put them on yet until I get a full set. Buried truth. Tonga Tonga seeks help excavating fossils at Thalaos. I know it's no easy thing making your way out to where I am. I could use someone like you around here. How would you like to aid in my excavation? I do what I can on my own, but I need someone to brave the more dangerous places, such as atop the bones themselves. Set out in my place and see what fossils there are to be found. If possible, I would prefer a variety of specimens. I haven't had many visitors out here of late. Did you come to danger near Poor Maid's Mill? An unfortunate name for an unfortunate place, that. It was once a lively hub for loggers, till they were all killed off by wild beasts. Only their impoverished widows were left behind. Not quite sure why they came to be called maids, though. Alright. There's one over there. Well, let's come this way first, because we need to come to the falls. And one of these I need to kill. noticed a bunch of corals coming up here. It seems like this one pops up quite often. There. Oh. Just more. Keep coming. I need to focus on that one. I don't think I can do this one on my own. Oh yeah, no. Strategic retreat. Strategic retreat. Nope. I'm good. Okay, I got what I needed for the microbrewing. I just want to view the falls. Fool Falls. What is it? Oh no. There's too many of these around. I don't like their stunts. Oh no. Might not be able to do this. Yeah, there's too many enemies around. Alright. I'm not gonna bother with you. I saw the area. I tried. It's okay. I don't want to die. It's a wise decision. We need to go up. Look at this fossil. Yeah. That goes to show that this all was underwater at some point. Okay, so it's down there. Oh. Is this the place? Yes. Isn't there one over here? Okay, can't get over there. Can I? Stuck. Can I climb up from over here? And over there. Which is easier? Huh? Oh, over here? There we go. There we go. Huh? There we go. Okay, so that takes you to Outer Lenosha. So look at that. Found something, have you? Come, let us have a look. An oblong fossil, the ossified bone of some long-dead beast, or man. And then round fossil. The grooved pattern on this roundish fossil suggests it may be a shell of some sort. Ah, yes, these are fine specimens. These long, narrow bones likely belong to some sort of giant sea creature devoured by Thalos. From the looks of it, I'd say it was about the size of an adult gubu, all told. And this round fossil, well, I've developed a theory that it is the shell of a parasitic organism. I have found countless others like it concentrated near the remains. These are good finds, my friend. Both are testaments to the sheer enormity of Thalos. Ah, forgive me. We scholars tend to assume all know as much of our subject matter as we. Do you know of the tale of Thalos? It is said Limlane summoned the massive serpent upon the primordial dry, and from its belly it spewed forth the waters which became the seas. We have no proof the remains that lie here are the Thalos. Indeed, whatever beast this was first came to be called that by virtue of its size alone, but I, for one, now dare to believe. It just may be that these bones are those of the divine serpent that brought life into this world.
Teteroon make fire water for Biscuroon. You make thingies Teteroon need.
Coral pup whisker. It takes almost a full year for a coral to grow its first whiskers. It took less than a minute to remove it.
You brought all thingies. Teteroon make fire water now. Make good fire water for good Biscuroon. Teteroon start making fire water now. Good fire water take time, more good. You come back later.
I think I just did that one. Like fine wine. Teteroon appears to have finished his gift for Biscuroon. Sorry to talk like him.
Teteroon make fire water. Good fire water. You take to Biscuroon. Good fire water for good Biscuroon. Tell Biscuroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Teteroon hosts Biscuroon happy. Teteroon gives Biscuroon thinkies. Many thinkies. You tell Biscuroon. Teteroon make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many sparklies. All thanks to good Biscuroon.
Okay. Alright, that's a good place to stop, and next time we will continue on like fine wine. Alright, give a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!